Hello everyone, this is Chief signing in. Welcome everyone to Zelda Month! As promised, I am doing my Zelda Month game theory and will also put up another Zelda game theory this month. I am also proud to say I have updated this channel and made some adjustments to my microphone so I sound way less boring. Now that we got that all out of the way, let's dive into this one. Thanks to the Legend of Zelda timeline and the ending of Skyward Sword, we know that each Link is the offspring of another Link before them. They are all blood related. However, one thing we never think about is who Link actually marries. And it's weird, right? Everyone who knows that Link is not Zelda automatically assumes that Link marries Zelda, and in some cases, like the Link from Spirit Tracks, this is true. However, in other cases it just doesn't make any sense that that would be the case. In that light, I have set out to find who the hero of time, you know, the Link in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the old 64 games that set the standard for all following video games and were the best games of that era, and oh, sorry, I nerded out there for a sec. Anyway, back to the ranch. Get it? Longmont Ranch? Okay, I'm sorry. I set out to find who the hero of time marries, and the result I found will be shocking to some, but obvious to others. At the start of the game, the first non-magical entity character we meet is Saria, who any noob walking into this series would assume that this would be Link's wife. However, later we meet Zelda, a character who also seems like Link would marry, because of, let's see here, plotting for the fall of Ganondorf together, sharing dreams, and well, her name is kinda in the name of the game. Also, later in the game, spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, Link and Zelda both have one piece of the Triforce. The final character that seems like a possibility is the annoying, but later totally hot, Princess Ruto, a Zora that goes missing in which the king has Link go get out of Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. She, at the end of this dungeon, gives you Zora's Sapphire, which is basically a wedding ring. By taking it, Link promises to marry her. So, now that we have the contestants, let's see who gets the fairy boy. Our first choice is Saria, Link's best friend since he was born. While every Kokiri looked down on him for not having a fairy, she had always liked him and knew that he was special. That he was destined to leave the forest, which no Kokiri ever did. She gives him his first Ocarina, and you know there is a strong connection between them. Especially when, after disappearing for 7 years, she doesn't even care what happened to him or what he was doing. She was just glad he was safe and knew something important was happening. She understood him where no one else did. While this is a beautiful friendship, there are quite a few problems with her being Link's wife. The first one is that Link was later found not to be Kokiri. He was Hylian. Because Kokiri stay kids forever, and Link doesn't, a kid-adult relationship just wouldn't be right. They could only be friends forever. Second is that after Link saves her from the Forest Temple as an adult, she says that they will be friends forever, and didn't indicate a desire to be anything more than just a friend. She seems to understand that that marriage would never come to be. And lastly, my biggest argument against this case is given to me in the Zelda timeline. Twilight Princess is directly after Ocarina of Time in the timeline, and Link is Hylian in this game, and in every other game following. If Link is Hylian in the future, then he can't marry a non-Hylian. That wouldn't make any sense. The next contestant is Ruto, the one Link promises to marry. As I previously mentioned, you find Ruto in Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. She then gives you the spiritual stone of water as a promise to marry her. And then you don't see her until 7 years later at the pit of hell we call the Water Temple. She is angry at you for leaving for that long, and then you save her. She still talks like you are going to get married, blah blah blah. Now time for why Link is not marrying her. Number 1. At the end of the game, another spoiler in 3, 2, 1, Zelda sends him back in time so that Link can relive his childhood without having to go through what he went through. That means he never promised to marry her in the first place, You may be skeptical because of the way the ending scene turned out with Link meeting Zelda again and that the door of time was open when Link returned. So here's another reason that I previously made before. All of the following Links are Hylian. If Link married a Zora, his children would be Hylian. Actually, that would be kind of weird. Would they have gills or lungs or both? Would they be okay, anyway. So with no other contestants left, the winner is Zelda. So bye. Come on, you didn't think it was that easy, did you? I mean, sure, Zelda looks like she wants to have a future with Link and vice versa, and Link and Zelda are both Hylian, so that would make sense. But at the end of the game, spoiler alert, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, do we even really need spoiler alerts for a game that was made in 1998? I'm just saying that's 18 years old. Anyway, Zelda sends Link to the past with the Ocarina of Time to relive his childhood because she feels guilty about robbing him those 7 years of his life and wants him to relive them without her. Just watch this. You see, she doesn't want to be with him because she ruined his chance at a normal life. After that, she wants nothing to do with him. It's not Zelda, not Syria, and not Rudo. So who is it? The answer is... John Cena! Okay, just kidding. Malon. Malone? Malon? I don't know, but I do know one thing. I ruined the mood I was setting. Yes, the little farm girl who teaches Link Epona's song and actually gives him the horse by doing so. Link meets Malon in the town square and she immediately takes an interest in him. She gives him a nickname, Grasshopper, and wants him to protect her in Majora's Mask. I know in that game her name was Ramoni, or Ramani. Man, why is her name so hard to pronounce? But my next theory will change your mind. She tells him her father left her while going to Hyrule Castle and asks Link to find him for her. When he does, she gives him an egg to help wake him up, and the next time he meets her, she introduces him to her best friend, Epona the horse. She teaches you Epona's song and Epona gets attached to Link. Malon likes that, and in the future, tests how well he trains Epona by making him go through the most annoying obstacle course ever. I spent about 4 hours on that stupid track and was always off by 1 second and... Anyway, she gives Link a whole cow for showing his affection for the horse. And I mean not like an angry cow where she like has a cow, but like she gives him a cow that lives in his house to where he gets milk from. Anyway, her father, who is in debt to Link after he woke him up, not once but twice, also makes jokes about Link marrying Malon. He also tells Link that he can come live and work on the farm whenever he wants to. Also, one of the creepy eyeball statues that you can talk to with the Mask of Truth says that Malon is waiting for a knight in shining armor to take her off her feet. I think Link fits that description pretty well. Also, when you start Twilight Princess, in which that Link is a direct descendant of the Hero of Time, you start in, wait for it, Lon Lon Ranch. It's called Ordon Ranch, but Mallow and Tallow are the owners. I mean, come on. Furthermore, Four Swords Adventures renames it Lon Lon Ranch. So I assume that it's Talon's ranch. The fact right there is enough to prove that Link, the hero of time, marries Malone, the random farm girl. My next Zelda month video will be out probably in December. I apologize, this one was supposed to be out a long time ago, but a couple things came up. And don't worry, the next one's going to be a really good one. I hope you enjoyed this video, so please, like and subscribe. And I need to ask you guys a favor. See, I have this friend who kind of failed at Star Wars. His name is Jar Jar Binks, and he wants to try to move away from that and be a professional singer. So I need you guys to let me know what song you want to hear him sing, and he will come on my channel and sing that song. So let me know in the comments. And this is Chief, signing out.